Hello. I want to give you some important preparations for a meditation. Pranayam, alternate nostril breathing, and Nadi Vigyan, some pulse reading in the Ayurvedic tradition. And these two techniques help settle the mind and physiology before you begin your meditation. Pranayam, alternate nostril breathing. You start with your fingers in a certain position. That just makes it a little easier. And you block first your right nostril and breathe out through your left nostril. Then you breathe in through your left nostril. Switch your hands, your fingers, and breathe out through your right nostril. And then breathe in through your right nostril. Switch your fingers. Breathe out through your left nostril, in through your left nostril, etc. So, I think the important thing about the pranayam is to use the fine breath, the finest, most subtle breath that you can use, because this is what really prepares your nervous system. So ideally, with this fine, very subtle breath, you're not going to be able to hear yourself breathing. So that's the objective, and it may take some time and practice for you to be able to do that, but that would be the objective. So I'll give a short demonstration. And so, if you do your pranayam for about 5 minutes, that's a wonderful way to get you ready for your meditation. In terms of the pulse reading, Nadi Vigyan, in the Ayurvedic tradition, there are 3 energies that run throughout your physiology and mind, and the balances of these energies determine where the health of your physiology and mind are. The 3 doshas are Vata, Pitta, Kapha, and there is a lot of very specialized knowledge in this, but we're not going to go into that, because what's important about taking your pulse in using the Ayurvedic technique is that you put your attention on your pulse through your fingertips, and that you have the intention to bring balance to your pulse, meaning to balance the Vata, Pitta, and Kapha doshas. So there is a bone on your wrist here, underneath the thumb, like a wrist bone underneath the thumb. And if you come in slightly from that, you will find like a groove that runs to the left of the tendon there. And on that groove, or in that groove, or slightly to the left of that groove, it's very difficult to show here, isn't it? You could do it this way. All right. You will place your index finger and then your middle finger and your ring finger down from that bone and in, almost into that groove. You will find your basis of taking the pulse there. So it'll take some practice to find the right place, but once you find it, underneath your index finger, you will find the Vata pulse. In the center, with the middle finger, will be the Pitta pulse, and the Kapha pulse is under the ring finger. So you'll be doing it like this, with your fingers wrapped around on the other side, and this would be how I can show it to you in terms of what you'll be doing. That's the palm of my hand, you see, if you can't tell that. And it'll take some practice to find it, but you'll just have to experiment. But you will eventually feel 3 distinct pulses underneath those fingers, those fingertips. And then you close your eyes and you put your attention on those pulses, and you, with your mind and your intention, you bring balance to those pulses. This is another way to settle your physiology and your mind before you meditate. So, in preparing for your meditation, the yogasanas are first, where you're doing at least 4 different poses: the side bend, the back bend, the spinal twist, and the forward bend. Then you seat yourself comfortably in preparation for meditation, do the pranayama for 5 minutes, and then do your pulse reading for just maybe even 20 seconds, just long enough to find those individual pulses, put your attention on them with your eyes closed, using your mind's eye, and try to bring balance to them. And then you're ready to meditate. So, I also have available for you, if you wish, a mantra that will help cultivate God consciousness in a wonderful kind of a way, more directed way, if you wish, that is available to you. So, thank you, beloved Guru, and all glory be to thee.